All right, good morning. Welcome back. We're heading out on another freezing cold day. It's supposed to snow here at this particular lake, I think tonight or tomorrow. So it's getting pretty chilly around here right now. So once again, got the dry suit on. This is my second time taking it out. Still pretty pleased with how it went last time. But I don't know. I don't have too much to say about the dry suit today. Today I'm really just focused on seeing if I can catch a winter bass. I haven't touched a fish in like over a month, and that's a long time. So main goal today is just to fix that. We're gonna catch a bass, hopefully a big one, but I have a few ideas of where to go and what to throw, so we'll see if we can do it. Well, this is new. There's a last time I came here, there's these two giant, I don't even know what they are. Giant patches of grass, little floating islands that have been moving around the lake. They were stuck up against a log over there, and I tried fishing them last time. But now they're in the center of the lake, and I feel like coming here right away seems like the right call. I feel like if there's any bass out in this lake, most of them probably out in the deep, and if they're out in the deep and there happens to be these new structures with a bunch of there's probably a bunch of bait fish hanging around these things, maybe there are some bass hanging around. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this finesse jig here. All right, I don't know how big this thing is. All right, looks like I found the depth. Oh. All right, well, there was nothing over there. It's worth a shot. How about you guys? You having any luck this time of year? I don't know how many of you are still out fishing, but I know probably a lot of people in the northern states have kind of stopped. I think a lot of you are getting some frozen water right now. I don't know if you guys saw, you see that video, that guy who caught that 7-pound bass out of the ice with that little ice rod? That was crazy. That was crazy. To catch a 7-pound in the winter like that, that is so crazy. I think they said it was Illinois too. And everyone was like, bass don't usually get that big up here. That's rare. I'll be honest, I'm a little scared to set the hook my first time with 12-pound fluoro. I'm pretty used to having really strong lines, so I don't want it to be like a reaction to just like snap the line. I think 12 pounds still pretty strong though. I think it's around like 10 and 8 that people start getting, you gotta start being a little more careful. I think 12 is probably still pretty heavy in a lot of people's eyes for wintertime. I just couldn't go any lighter. I think I want to try fishing out in this with this little new floating structure out here. I feel like there's just a chance that is doing something. All right, let's make another move. All right, pitch it. Whew. That was a big old bird's nest, wasn't it? Alright, we have fished on this side of the lake for pretty much a solid hour so far. Still no bites, no fish, no nothing. So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and try to go on over to the other side over here. I think the other side has some deeper water, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to fish the deeper water. Could be that the fish are there, they just are not interested in eating anything right now because the water is so damn cold. This is one of the moments where I really like having this dry suit on, which is just crossing the lake. I think there was a few times when I was crossing the lake when the water was down around 40 degrees, and I was like, man, if you cross the lake and the water's 40 degrees and you're wearing some big old boots that are like really laced on, you're wearing some pants, you're wearing some long johns, you're wearing a bunch of coats and jackets, if anything, I trust the kayak. Love the kayak. But I don't know if I trust it enough that if it were to, if it started to sink or something for some random reason, I think that cold water could put my brain in quite a panic, and I don't know if I would know what to do to not die. I think the life jacket won't do much, It'll just make sure that my body is floating once I freeze to death. So I'm very excited to have the dry suit. I'm glad I tested it out last time I went out. At some point I'm probably going to see some ice on this lake, which is crazy to think. I'm probably just going to show up one of these days and there's going to be some ice on it. Alright, I'm trying something crazy. I don't have a fish finder. I'd really like to be trying the deepest spot of the lake right now. And supposedly there are some apps that have topographical maps built into them, Fishbrain being one of them. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give it a shot. I'm trying the 3-day trial here. Cool. Shows me where I'm at right here. Shows me there's the deepest spot right there. Let's give it a shot. So I moved myself right to the edge of where the GPS says I'm at the deepest area, as well as where it kind of the biggest slope is going up into a shallower spot. I feel like we'll just kind of try right along the edge here. Alright, what are we're looking at? We're just over 3 hours now. Still nothing. There's a chance there was a bite or two or maybe three. That also could have just been a stick. Stick fish are real. And they definitely seem like they bite a lot harder in the winter. Well, sun is going over the mountain. It's gonna get very dark very quickly now. Do you think we can still catch a fish? I sure hope so. Alright, here's the plan. I'm gonna grab my headlamp from my car, and then we're gonna head over to a spot that I caught all the bass on this lake throughout the fall. The water is quite a bit shallower over there, so it would make absolutely zero sense to catch anything over there. But when you don't catch anything all day, sometimes you gotta throw a Hail Mary, I think they call it. Well, let's give it a go. All right. We got the headlamp now in case we need it. All right, here we go. It's starting to get super cold out. I'm saying pretty warm in here, all things considering, but we're just gonna come right down to the end here. Only got time to fish with the jig for just a little bit. But I'm thinking maybe the sun hit this shallower water down here. Maybe it warmed it up just a little bit. Maybe I got some bass to go into it. I don't know. Out here just a little bit where I think it's probably 9 feet deep. Maybe 10, maybe 5, I don't know. Now that I've come down here, this seems like a kind of obviously bad spot to come to. Not necessarily terrible as long as I learned something out of going down here. But the water feels like it's like 5 feet deep. Probably not where they are. Maybe when it was sunny out, during like the hottest time of the day, it could have been worth coming down here to see if maybe any of the bass came into the shallower water to kind of be up in the sun. I tried fishing out in the deepest area. I was out there for, what, maybe an hour or so, fishing in the deepest spot, just kind of dragging a finesse jig along the bottom. Fished around some structure, some logs. Did that with the finesse jig. I did the wacky worm. I tried working the jig super slow, tried giving some twitches, some lifts, some pulls, I feel like I tried a lot today. I tried a lot more today than I did last time I came out. But no luck. Absolutely insanely beautiful right now though. I guess, what's it look like without the sunglasses? Also beautiful. All right, well, that's just, I guess that's just kind of how it goes. First time fishing through winter. Couple skunks so far. I definitely would like to catch a fish. I think this is skunk 10. 10? Something like that. I think we're in the double digit skunks now. I don't like it any more than you do. It's a good lesson, you know? Some people say that they figure out winter bass fishing, and, well, I definitely haven't yet. I have a lot of time to learn it, though, and I sure would like to. I sure would like to. I understand it's supposed to be difficult, and you can definitely go days where you don't catch anything, but I feel like I need to just like double check that I'm even doing the right things. Maybe there's a few different strategies I could be trying. Definitely think I could swap out. I'm probably going to swap out the line. I have 20-pound fluorocarbon on one of my bait casters still. We don't need that. I'm going to fix that. I think I'll fix that tomorrow. Oh man, what should I put on there? Should I put like 8 or 10? I'll do 10. I'll see if I can find some more 10 or 12, one or the other. I'll throw that on there. And then I can at least have 2 rods that I'm using, double up my lures a little bit. That seems like a good idea. I need to also put some line on my spinning rod. I think I'm going to throw straight fluorocarbon on there. I think I might put some 8-pound fluorocarbon on there. That's my thought for the spinning rod. And then I'm going to get my ultralight set up too. And I think I'm going to put, God, like 6-pound fluorocarbon on there. Some people might say 4, or 5, but maybe 6. I think I'll do 6. 6 on the ultralight. That's my plan. So I'm gonna get both of the bait casters set up. Hopefully before I come out on my next trip, I'll get the spinning rod set up. We're gonna lower the line on all of them, and I'll see about finding some different lures and stuff. Cause man, I don't think I want to skunk another time when I come out here. You know, gotta figure it out eventually. But yeah, that's my plan for next time. If you got any better tips I should follow, you know, feel free to let me know. I've definitely listened to quite a few pieces of advice from comments from you guys. I'm really glad I listened to the dry suit idea, because this thing is sweet. This thing is so sweet. I absolutely love it. I love it a lot. I think I'm excited to come out and have a day in the rain with it. I know that it's coming, and I know I'm going to spend a lot of days out in the rain in this thing. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's my plan for the next video. Hopefully all those little improvements that I attempt work, and hopefully we catch something next time, because see you next time. Oh shit, I should throw a bonus cast. If I caught a giant bass right here at the end, oh my god. Alright, this is it. Last cast, going home. But I'm going to catch giant bass. I lied. One more cast. My stomach's growling. The only thing I've eaten today is coffee, and a lot of it. How many times can I say last cast until I get in trouble or something? Something's gotta happen. Or until I catch a damn bass.